It is being reported that the Yankees remain in contact with outfielder Anthony Santander. Oh, also too, Brian Cashman said that he has a meeting set up with Roki Sasaki, a scheduled one. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to talk about Sasaki. We're going to talk about Santander. But before we do me a favor. If you love the Yankees and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. So if you could help us get there, that would be amazing. We just hit 20,000 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough for that. Thank you. I guess let's try and get 30. So listen, the New York Yankees are reportedly still in contact with outfielder Anthony Santander. Now, Santander being a switch hitter, I think he would make a lot of sense in the Yankee lineup. Now, in the field, where do you put him, right? I mean, you just acquired Cody Bellinger. He could play first. He could play anywhere in the outfield, basically. So if you were to acquire Santander, you could put Cody as your first baseman and call it a day. Also, too, Jeff Passan talked about it earlier, that guys like Santander might get squeezed out a little bit, and they may not get as much money or even as many years or money as they thought they were going to get because of how the market is shaking out right now. Very interesting stuff. So if you could get Santander on an affordable contract, would you guys do it? I want to know down in the comments. Now, Santander, 44 home runs last year, 102 RBI, 235 average, 814 OPS, 308 on base percentage. That's what bothers me. He doesn't walk a lot. His OBP is kind of low, especially for a power hitter. So I expect that to be a little higher, especially since we're losing out on Soto. Since we lost out on Soto, he's gone. He's a Met. Juan hit 41 home runs and he had over a 400 on base percentage. He always does that. We have to try to do our damn best to replace him, and that's going to be tough to do. He did hit 41 home runs. Santander hit 44. So you are replacing that. You're just not replacing that on base percentage, and that was going to be tough to do anyway. But Santander, do I think he's a good fit? Yeah, I do, in the lineup at least. It depends. Where do you put him in the field? And also, too, if he were to cost you a lot of money, please don't make it so that you would be out on a guy like Kyle Tucker next season, because I want that guy really, really bad. But Santander, good ball player, especially if you could get him at some sort of a discount, because, hey, Passan, he's the man. He knows what the heck he's talking about. And if he's saying guys like Santander might get squeezed a little bit, hey, it may happen. So I hope he doesn't. I hope Anthony, he gets his money, especially after hitting 44 home runs and driving in over 100. And didn't really strike out as much as you would think for a power hitter. Struck out 129 times. If I'm the Yankees, it becomes a little more enticing now. It's just, where do you put him? Do you put Anthony over there at first base? He does have a very, very small experience over there at first base. I believe just under 80 innings over there at first. So, maybe you try it. Who knows? But me personally, I would rather have somebody with experience, a good, solid first baseman like a Christian Walker. But apparently now the guy wants 4 years. And it's like, oh, calm down, Christian. We don't want you for that. For 4 years, at most 3, but not 4. So Santander, I think it would be good. I'm not his biggest fan because he's not a great defender. And I would love it more of a natural first baseman if you were to go and spend the money. But if you could get him at a good price, why not? Has a ton of power. He's a switch hitter. I think he would fit well in this Yankee lineup. Now, Roki Sasaki, let's talk about him. Everybody thinks he's going to LA. And you know what? You might be right. I'm not saying you're wrong. You might be right. But Brian Cashman is really showing this boy some love and saying some really great things about Sasaki. Like that he would love to see Sasaki pitch in New York for the Yankees. He would love for this to be his home, and for him to develop here and pitch in big games here. He would love that. I would love it too. Have Hideki, have Masahiro in there, have him talk to Sasaki, say, hey, it's pretty great playing in New York. It's pretty great. That would be nice. But the New York Yankees now, they're like in the middle tier as far as international bonus money goes. The Dodgers and the Giants have the least amount of bonus money to spend on Sasaki at $5.1 million. The Yankees are in the middle of the pack with $6.2 million alongside the New York Mets, I believe the Red Sox, and a few more teams. But then the teams that have the most money for Sasaki at $7.5 million are teams like Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, Detroit, the A's, Milwaukee, and the Seattle Mariners. So maybe it's more likely that he goes to one of those teams. Maybe he goes to the freaking A's. If they move to Las Vegas in a couple years, that's a good way to, I guess, to sell it to him, right? Hey, new city, new fan base, bringing you in. My goodness, that would be nice. Maybe you could sell it to Roki in that way, but the New York Yankees have something to sell him too. And now imagine, let's just fantasize. Let's have some fun. Imagine adding somebody like Roki Saski, a nice young flamethrower, to the New York Yankees starting rotation. Now you have him. You have Luis Heel. Yeah, two nice young arms, nice young controllable arms. Garrett Cole, Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, Clark Schmidt. I mean, that's a dynamite. You have some really great options in there. Really great options. And if the Yankees are able to bring him in, it's not out of the realm of possibility because they are in the middle there where they do have some money to offer the kids. So do the Dodgers, right, at 5.1. Them and the Giants have the least amount of international bonus money to offer Sasaki, but the Yankees have 6.2 and you're the New York Yankees. So if you could figure out a way to go and bring him here, that would be nice. Also, it's nice that it's a scheduled, planned meeting. So that means Sasaki would have had to approve it. So that's really great. That means he at least wants to listen. He at least wants to hear. And I guess if the New York Yankees come calling, you're going to entertain it and you're going to want to hear. So Sasaki, I think that would be great for the Yankees. Does he sign here? I still think he goes to LA, but there is like a 5% chance of him being a Yankee, and I'll friggin' take it. I'll take it every day of the week, twice on Sunday. So there's a better chance of him being a Yankee now than there was like 2 weeks ago. And listen, I'll take it. That's fine. So Sasaki, the Yankees will meet with him. Anthony Santander, the New York Yankees remain interested in him. I'll keep you guys updated throughout the rest of this offseason going into spring training. That's what we do here. All we do is talk Yankees. So do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Comment down below on what you think. Do you think the Yankees have any shot at signing Sasaki? I think they have a chance. I'm not saying they will. I just think they have a chance. And since they do have a meeting with Sasaki, I think that is a really good sign. Like, hey, the kid at least does have some interest here. So listen, guys, do me a favor. Leave a comment. I want to know what you have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.